out in the real world. Hopefully,
Ew, real big.
hopefully I am
30
streaming.
minutes late. That's okay.
We missed last Sunday because my computer decided to die, but we are back, continuing on our little journey, which, and that session was Escape from Talonalton. If anybody remembers the movies from the 80s. No. But, let's see here. I'm going to do a quick test and make sure that all is fine. Make sure I'm not gonna... Yeah, okay. Make sure that's muted. I see YouTube and I see Twitch. I think I see Twitch. Possibly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, there we go.
It's just telling me just 1 second. I have no idea what that means.
Just wait.
It's like...
No, I don't think I will.
How dare you?
Okay, there we go. Now it started. Okay, cool. Oh, what's going on here? Oh,
I want to see
mute
what
it.
my
Mute
little
that.
dinosaur looks like. Oh, it's cute. Okay.
All right. That's working.
Oh, I'm
All right,
so
now,
delayed.
Let's see. So, Rinva, can you walk me? We're going to do a really quick lesson on how to join chats because I don't know how to do it before we completely start. Can you?
Oh God, give me a second. I wasn't ready.
Oh, sorry. We don't have to do
Uh-oh.
it if you don't want to.
No, no, it's fine. We can try to get it done. This will be the first time I've done it, so 1 second. Or at least I'm the one that actually starts it. Let's see if this is how you do it.
I like those reactive little avatars now. That's pretty cool.
Invite guest. Dungeons and 20s.
See, Thorag looks really different from his portrait picture.
No.
Do I look beautiful?
Alright, I think I sent you an invite on Twitch.
Ooh,
Do I look
It should-
fetching?
Renvo wants to collaborate.
Network.
Alright, I shall accept.
You always do, Reaper.
Oh, thank you.
Always do. Start sharing chat. Okay, and now our chats should be combined.
Ooh. So cool.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So let me...
Looks like it is.
That looks promising.
Have I followed you yet? Why am I not following you? There we go.
Woohoo! Are you talking about me or the DM?
No, I'm following you, Renva.
Okay, I was gonna throw something at you. You've been on my streams before.
I have.
Alright.
I've been on your
watched
stream,
your
but you haven't
stream
been good enough to.
before.
You haven't been good enough for him to follow.
You're not entertaining enough. Entertain me more.
That tracks.
Entertain me, darling.
Entertain me.
It's pretty on brand.
Alright, cool. Alright, so we shouldn't have to do that anymore since now I got everything set up, so... Alright, sorry for the little delay there. I just wanted to make sure we can get our avatars going there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I
All
like
good.
it.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with it. So, last we left off, I think Aaron was able to use his charisma and charm in order to get some people to come out of their houses from Talonalton
harem.
in the eve of having some sort of ghoul army come upon them. And now we are marching toward Hearthstone, one of the forts, or at least hopefully a place of safety that Bengard was able to discover with his various murders, or should I say crows? Ravens. What are they, ravens or crows? Which?
Ravens.
Yeah, that's right. It's raven. I should know that. I write a novel with ravens.
Murder of ravens.
A murder of
A bunch of
ravens.
goth girls looking after him.
And so I will say that y'all has started moving forward and following this particular arrangement. And of course, Mr. Gregor is flying about, having fun, reconnecting
Oh, yeah.
with his youth of when he was able to cast some spells.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, this is so much fun. I remember when I was young being able to do this. And Fina, of course, was
I still
Actually-
gotta get out.
we're gonna put Yancey right there for now, and we'll figure out what to do with Mr. Yancey. Hopefully he'll be able to join us again sometime in the future.
Yep. Hopefully.
And then
It would be nice.
Fina was left behind with a group of individuals. Saying they're the sheriff here. Let me go over here.
I feel like they're thugs, pirates, or slavers.
Yeah. You were having a conversation with them, and that's where we were supposed to continue. You said, I know you sent me a little bit of some information, and it was all over the place this few weeks, but we can start with you and see where you're going, while we'll say that the rest of the group is already traveling forth and exiting Talon Alton. We'll jump over to Fina really quick. Move. Boom. Let's go and adjust that really quickly. Alright, so Fina,
Meant to do?
going with what you said last time. I think you had said that.
For the most part, I'm thinking that if the guy doesn't see the ghoul army on the surface, there might be a chance that the ghoul army is coming from the Underdark. So I'm trying to make a reasonable, plan for the people to go through the mountains away from the ground. Like, higher up, the further away from the Underdark, the safer you'll go. And as I try and send them on their way, I'm just going to try and figure out the timing to get out. To do my own thing.
So you're basically trying to get them to go to the opposite side that the people are going. The rest of the village is going, correct?
Indeed. I am going to relay that information to Lilith, though, that there might be a solid chance that they're coming from the Underdark, and that's why the cleric's crows do not see an approaching army. So,
In order not to
Yes.
scare the children on her back, Illith would probably pass that on to Nobu and Bengard telepathically.
To do what?
The army may be coming from the Underdark, and that's why the crows aren't finding them. Or the ravens.
Okay. Thank you for that information.
I am a spy after all.
Lucky.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion then. We'll say and see if the sheriff takes to your plan and decides to go into the mountains here.
Oh shit. Hold up.
Into the
Don't do
mines.
nothing. I'm gonna roll a d6 for that. I gotta figure out how to do that again.
Rolls a 1.
4. Okay, so
Here's
was that 11? Yeah.
You know what? Let's see here. Let's see if the sheriff's listening to you. Seems to be at least open to your suggestions. I'm gonna roll something really quick here.
Uh-oh.
That was a way lower roll than I was expecting. So, he's gonna go ahead, stare you up and down, and says, perhaps you are correct. We should leave here. It's the daylight. So you suggest we take the mountains. You think they're from the Underdark.
Likely so, considering how that portal in the cemetery was arranged. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more of a wormhole than an actual teleportation device.
I have no idea what this spell and witchery is, but he looks over at the captain there. So what do you think? And the captain would just look over at him and says, well, I don't think we can hold it off for more than another 2 weeks here. So I suspect a proper escape would do, Sheriff. And the sheriff will look over and Fina and says, so you're going to be accompanying us into the mountains, or why are you telling us? Why are you helping us? What's in it for you?
What's in it for me is what's in it for me. What's in it for you is to survive. The question is, I'm not joining you guys directly. I have some company I must attend to. Consider me an agent of sorts. I just happen to be paid well enough to help people like you.
He lifts an eyebrow and it's like, he smiles, kind of seems to be relieved at this, and he nods. And you see this captain also. He doesn't smile or anything, just has a very stern face. And shakes and looks at everybody else. Everybody else starts moving about in the area. They seem to be getting ready to just pack up, gather their gear, and start moving out. Well then. Thank you for the advice. And the sheriff will start walking away and moves behind the bar, and you can see him. He has a couple of chests back there. You see him open it and starts pulling out what looks to be very heavy bags, and you see some of the people gather around him as well, and they start gathering these bags and helping and lugging them behind their backs. But, yeah. What do you Fina do now?
I'm gonna push a little bit. I would like to do a detect thoughts over. I initially learned the surface thoughts of the creature, or what's is most on its mind in that moment. But I'm just gonna do like a little surface. I'm not gonna push any deeper.
Okay, and who?
The main captain there.
We got the sheriff or the main captain over here.
This guy.
Okay. Surface thoughts. Pretty much what you can read is just finding safety and something about becoming rich.
Man, I really need to pee.
Again?
No, I mean, that's like what he's thinking. Man, where's a bush? I need a good bush.
Alright.
Did I
You
leave the
remind me
oven
of a
on?
dwarf in a different campaign.
He did.
No, sorry.
Well, I'm gonna mosey on out. Close the door behind. As I walk down this place, is there anything of note in here? Like, gold-wise?
Not really. I mean, stuff is fancy here. There's paintings on the walls. But most of the stuff is just furniture. Got some plants. But nothing really noteworthy that would be of any
Value?
well, probably would be some value. Maybe like a few gold pieces here and there, if you could find somebody to sell it to. But it just depends on how useful it would be. Other than that, it's like maybe a vase.
I would... Nah, I'm just gonna head out. I'm leaving. And then, as I make my way back, though, as her cravings start to kick in once more, she's actually going to try and praise, seeing how the clerics can summon up holy radiant lights and perform all the magics back there.
Ah,
She's going to
okay.
try and do a little prayer herself to see if she can get something out of it.
Any deity in particular?
Persephone? Is that what her
Oh,
name is?
Persephone?
Yeah, that's the only one she knows, so that's who she's going to pray to.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
she's gonna pray if she could find a corpse or some meat or like something of flesh for her to devour. That way, she doesn't have to possibly hunt down one of the survivors.
Hmm.
You can
Okay.
try.
All right.
Concern.
And then you're heading back to the group, though.
I like to do a stealth check because I kind of want to stalk the group instead of announcing my arrival.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. 20. All
So,
right.
hold up, I'm gonna add another d6 to that. I'm really making sure. All right, so 25.
25.
Just
Unless
out of
somebody
curiosity,
can.
how are you adding a d6?
My rogue ability.
See. Let me check something really quick on that.
It's a side bolster neck.
Do what now?
The D6 comes from the Soul Knife ability of a side bolster neck.
Okay. Just seeing passive perceptions here. Okay. So, from all you know is that you are stealthing. Mind you, though, it is daylight, and they're about to go into a path that's pretty flat. So you would have to probably also judge distance on how far you're going to stay behind.
Well, I'm going to pull up as close as possible. Then I'm going to use Mask of Many Faces to appear as one of the survivors. And then just kind of like try and blend in.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well then, with that being said, Fina, you step outside and I guess leave the sheriff to his machinations and everything else that they're going to do. Who knows what they're going to do, but we're going to jump back over to the group. And I'm going to put y'all a little bit of a time jump here. We'll say that we are going to go
Note that
ahead.
I forgot
Whoa.
there was a new link, and so I've just been staring at the town screen for like 20 minutes until I realized I couldn't see what was happening.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, hopefully everybody has been seeing the switching of maps, right? I did put in a link.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw who
Yeah,
all was
yeah.
in the old one, and I pinged him, and I was like,
Also,
Oh no, there's nothing. No.
also, 'cause
No.
I looked it up because I'm like, I was playing that not too long ago. The Cybosta Knack only lets you get the D6 if you failed the save, the check.
Really?
Oh, yeah, but I don't think
You
there's any
just
way for
failed.
me to know if I failed or not.
Then you
In
wouldn't be
this
able to
way.
activate it.
Let's see.
So I can just push it anyways.
I guess the DM would have to tell you that you failed, and then you could activate it.
Yeah. Let me see. What is that under an ability? I was trying to look.
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
underneath the. You know, just look at class features and then just scroll down to near the bottom, since it's my second class. Yeah, it does say like he's right. Is when your non-psionic training fails you, your psionic power can help. If you fail an ability check using a skill or a tool with which you are proficiency in, you can roll one's energy die and add the number rolled to the check, potentially turning failure into success. I was just assuming I wouldn't know if it was a failure or success, so I was going to try and push it to make sure it was a success.
At least you get the charge back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
gonna guess that
that's gonna be
persuasion failed
situational and
earlier.
stuff. That'll be situational. Like I think if I would that's interesting with stealth. It's one of those situational ones, but yet at the same time, how would you know? But yeah, I could let you
So,
know if you
25
fail
or
it. If you
20?
fail it and stuff, I'll probably let you know on that one, since you would probably have some sort of sense. I would say with the psychic, since it is going through the psychic's idea and stuff. But either way, we'll. Fina still believes she's hiding, and we're gonna jump to this map so everybody can see this new map, right? Has
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
We're gonna use Illith here for the tracking
Oh boy.
to donate. I can't speak today. Keep track of the movement. So I say about 34 miles to Hearthstone is what you were able to gather, Mr. Bin. And traveling with about 200 people would probably be a little bit slower. So I'll say maybe about a day and a half to maybe 2 days to get there, since you probably might also have some older people like Gregor who are moving a bit slower. They can't really march like adventurers can.
Yeah, we would put I think we should put the old people in the carts and have the younger ones able to walk.
we had the old and the children in the carts or
Oh
being
yeah,
carried.
I'm pulling the
Anyone who
children.
can't really walk will.
And I think you had two. I don't know. I think altogether you might have had maybe 4 carts and stuff, because there was another one in the what do you call it? Another cart in the tower. So I'd say y'all had like some extra carts, because the carts are pretty small to try to fit a lot of
Sounds
people
more
in
or less
there,
correct.
especially I guess bunching them in. There would be suffocating.
And as like I'm pulling and all that, I'm going to pretty much keep my eyes out, but I'm going to more rely on my heightened senses than my actual eyes. So I'm trying to like smell to see if I smell any undead or anything, that's not us.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me the investigation.
Should be perception.
You can
Investigation?
do perception or investigation.
Yeah, I'll leave that shit to Fina. And since I'm using my heightened senses, I have advantage.
You're leaving what to me?
I'm not Fina, sorry, Illith.
Huh?
Why did it roll? Stop it. It fucking does
Jesus,
that.
how many you
Yeah.
rolling over there?
I don't fucking know. It does that. Leave me alone.
Eh,
No.
no.
As of right now, 17.
Okay, so 17. All right.
Wasted a nat 20 because my D&D Beyond want to be an asshole.
Tragic.
Tragic. And then we had so Mr. Bin, you were the one that was in front as well, so you can also roll me a perception.
Oh wait, no, I have guidance too on myself. So give me a second.
Oh,
I have guidance as well, so I'll do that.
We all got guidance.
I got
I
guidance.
might have no, we all have guidance because
28.
of funny coven nonsense or something.
Yep.
Can we all cast guidance on each
20.
other?
It's time to stack guidance.
Unfortunately, it doesn't stack. So that'd be
guidance.
great.
Oh God.
No, it's fine. We'll do a round robin. Everyone casts guidance on the next person
That's funny.
in a circle. We all get
So
the
that's a
plus
28.
1d4 or whatever.
Wow.
28.
And
Shoe body bop.
I got a 21,
Guidance.
by the way.
21. Okay. And 28. Damn, Mr. Bin. Do you have any of your murders flying right now, or your murder?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got loads of them, but I want to talk to 20 of them specifically, so I want them to land on a low branch of a tree so I can talk to them.
Okay. Yeah, as you're walking forward and leading this group with the 200 behind you, yeah, they go to a nearby tree and just flutter about and land there.
This is just a portion of them because there's lots of ravens in a murder. I'll go up to these 20, and I'll ask the first 10 to go to Hearthstone, scout the place, and come back and tell me what they see. If it's abandoned or there's people around or whatever's happening. And the same thing to the next 10, but I'll send them to Brighthoof.
Okay.
And to do the same and then come back and speak to me.
Okay, so we said 30 miles for Hearthstone. Brighthoof, I think, is about 75 miles from Hearthstone.
God.
Yep.
So, let me see.
That's a fair bit.
Let me see the traveling speed of a raven here. Do I have a raven in D&D Beyond? Surely they do.
There's
They're
a Holy
pretty
Grail
quick.
quote here somewhere.
Oh, there we go.
Most of the
Monsters.
small birds are pretty quick.
Yeah, they fly about 30 miles per hour.
I was thinking mechanics, but yes, in real life, yes, they are pretty fucking
Real
quick.
life. Yeah, they're 30 miles an hour.
Wow.
So how far is Brighthoof?
From you guys, so it's about 75 from Hearthstone, so add another 30 to that. So that's like 105.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't make it. And then they've got to come back and speak to me, so they probably won't make it before my spell ends. Alright, I'll just send them to Hearthstone then. They'll be able to do that.
Okay.
It's close enough. I'll just send them to Hearthstone then.
Alrighty.
Scout the
then.
place, tell me what they find, and then come back.
Excellent.
There's 20 of them going there.
Let's see here.
I'm not sending the whole murder because that might cause a bit of a stir, but 20 birds, they're
Imagine,
used to seeing the little flocks. Yeah.
imagine
I
Lord,
don't know, if we're
Lord
trying
of
to
the
get
Rings
some
when they
of
were
this
hiding in the
out.
rocks.
Hey?
All right. Let me see here. So when you send them out, and the rest of the ones that you have, what are they doing?
They're scouting in front of us. They're like above us, and they're scouting in front.
Okay. Any particular direction or just all over the place?
Oh, in fact, they're just all over the place in the trees and looking around.
Okay.
So they're just, I'm looking above like bird's eye view of it all, where we're going.
Excellent. Alrighty. Well then, as you
And then
go ahead.
Well, my thing is, for my 21, do I smell anything or see anything out of the ordinary? And I also sent you a message.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, the Batman uses bats. I use ravens.
If you want to look through a mask of many faces, that'd be an investigation check.
We have to kill the Batman.
I don't want to
There's
kill
no
you.
laws
What would I
against the
do without
Pokemon,
you?
Batman.
There's no laws against the Pokemon Man.
Well, now there's really no laws against the pals, Batman.
Yeah.
They're making a
The
dating sim out of
is
that game.
coming.
I am terrified of that.
They're making a natural dating sim out of it.
I
So-
know, when it
Yep.
came out on April 1st, everyone was like, it's a joke, right? Right?
It was
Oh,
at
wait,
first.
are we talking
it
about
was
Power
last
World?
year.
Yeah, we're talking about Power
Oh,
World.
bro, I fucking love that game. I play that game so much. And
We're talking about the dating
fucking
sim,
dating sim.
don't worry.
I'm ready for it. Ready
Oh
for it.
no.
I'm ready for it. I don't even fucking
got-
shit like that, but I'm doing it.
All right.
Okay,
I got
guys,
another
smash
dating
your
sim for
past
you,
the
Reaper.
Pals of Pal World, guys.
Yeah.
Ben,
Oh my
as far
God.
as far as your because of your perception check there, I will say that around these areas, I would say going around about here with the rest of the other ones.
Yep.
The particular 20 that you're sending are going here.
Yep.
So you see the so if they're able to see this, do they have to return back to you in order to
Yes.
So
Yes, they do.
okay, so they do have to come back. Okay.
Yes.
All right. We'll say that during the day, y'all travel because y'all started like almost close to noon. It was around 10 or so in the morning that y'all started traveling. Around, let's say about 12, after they've just been flying all over the place, they would return to you. They would mention that there's like merchants, maybe a carriage here, another carriage here of merchants, and then with Hearthstone, you would receive that that's pretty much just empty there. There are multiple buildings, at least from how they can describe it to you, and then maybe a wall encircling with a ring of water is what they would say.
A ring of water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
And the merchants that are coming down here, are they? My ping's not working. Are they actually going to Hearthstone, or are they just passing it?
Well, this one is taking this path, and from what you can tell, it looks like they're probably heading toward Talon Alton, and so is this one, the one that's over here.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's at least from what you can gather that they're telling you. So one of them might be heading y'all's way, and depending on if y'all take a direct path or follow this path, y'all might.
Yeah, we
want
to go into them because we need to warn them off. So we'll go down the path.
Okay.
So
Yeah, these guys over here are completely way off y'all's path. They're way to the north. So.
No worries.
So yeah, for the most part, traveling during the day, every now and then I would assume that you'll take a little bit of a rest for anybody else that's walking, since they're not adventurers. It does slow down the pacing, but nonetheless, everybody brought enough to where they're able to feed themselves. Parents, of course, watching the kids. The winds are still a bit cool here, but the sun is shining. Once you leave Talon Alton, the sense of being watched and the sense of some sort of lingering evil presence pressing down upon everybody has started to lift. You start to sense a little bit of normality in the world now, as everybody just stays paying attention to the grass and the swaying of it as an ocean of green. And there are sparse trees here and there, and some stones that pretty much sprinkle across the path. But other than that, Bengard, with your birds, you haven't really seen anything in front or behind you. No mention and no sight of this ghoul army, per se, that was heard of. And
good news.
As you travel on, eventually the sun starts reaching, and you can definitely see the horizon of the sun. It makes a beautiful orange and purplish, different colors, mainly, of the setting sun touching the horizon to the west, and the air getting a bit cooler as night finally starts to fall. And
Well, there was some things I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
To Ellis. So, like, before all that, I'm just, like, I'm pulling the card, and Ellis, you're hitting your head. So what are you doing after this?
Depends on how this goes.
How so?
Well, once we get the survivors somewhere safe, we have to see where we can go that's safe. But other than that, we can continue looking for what we were looking for before.
Okay. What about the rest? You seem to grow attached to some of them.
I like them, but if we're going separate ways, that's just how it is sometimes.
Good. So, how do you fare against this so-called ghoul army? I don't like it. I don't like the name. Sounds stupid.
Damn. It sounds stupid. I've never seen a ghoul in person before, but I've read about them quite a bit, and if there's a lot of them, it could be trouble.
Like I told
We
everybody
just need to be
before.
ready.
That's true. So I'm
I'll try
guessing
and
we
look.
can't just get away if things go south. We have to protect the people, huh?
Yes, Naboo.
Uh,
Naboo just sounds depressed all the time.
I'll try and look for a good camping spot for the night.
It's pretty flat. There's some tall grass here, and like I said, sparse trees here and there. So if you wish, go ahead. You're just trying to find a good area. Just
Yeah. Good camping
Um,
spot.
yeah, just roll me a survival. Wow. Okay, that's a good survival.
Mm-hmm.
Guidance.
You find an area that
The
seems to be a little
Permageddons.
bit more filled with trees. Kind of a circular area of trees that you think would be good enough and large enough to fit all these people, and enough for you to at least keep watch and make sure that nothing would sneak upon you guys.
Okay. Then the birds, the murder of ravens, they fly away. They go on their own way. They disappear.
So-
They go off.
with the campgrounds, what do I see like in the campground itself? Like, are we inside the trees? Or are we in an open field?
You're
You're
be inside of copse of trees. Hopefully.
Yeah. So basically, it's not like you're still in like flat plains, grassy plains, but you just got this little ring of trees. It's not like a lot of trees. They're pretty sparse still, but it's enough to at least encompass the entirety of the people that are traveling with you, especially if they gather pretty closely together.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend however long it takes, and I'm going to ritual cast alarm to like pretty much at least 10 feet away from the camp itself, all around. So if anything gets past the crows, it's off the alarm.
Crows have
Okay.
gone, by the way. They're not there anymore.
Oh
Crows
yeah,
have gone.
so yeah, alarm
Well, the
10 feet
ravens
around
have
the
gone.
camp.
Would Illith be able to ritual cast that with you?
Yeah.
Okay, then she'll help you set up the alarm.
I'll talk to the people.
What the hell?
I'll try and
Give me a
calm them
second,
down. I'll tell the adults
you
to
know
look
what?
after the children. We need to be quiet here. And
Why the hell did it do that?
the rest of the team is
No,
casting
yeah,
spells around the camp to aid our protection. So they need to stay within the ring of trees.
And no fires.
And at this point, no fire.
Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes. For now, the plan is to just ensure that we are able to get the people to safety. After that, I do not know. We might be able to get you to the next town over, but if anything does happen, Hearthstone might become a permanent settlement. I can only hope it isn't. I have been following rumors of undeath along these parts for a while now. Oftentimes, the most important places in history are the places that no one remembers. Mayhaps. And Aaron is going to take what little remains of the jerky out of his satchel and hand it over to the father. Keep your energy up. You should keep your energy up if you are going to help defend these people. Indeed they are. First I've ever seen of either of them.
By the way, so what? Since I guess into Beyonce no longer a thing in this, I'm still going to use them. I'm guessing. So I'm going to have Beyonce and his Drake go and hunt like rabbits or deers for Nobu, so we can cook them to, yeah, do that. Oh, cool. Oh, damn.
Books.
Oh, damn, he rolled bad. He has a plus 11. 14.
Jesus.
That's why I said, oh, damn. Is it just the one or the multiple? Oh, we have a large group. It would be smart to at least get like 2, 3.
I would like to have a chat with Lilith. Walk up to her.
Yeah.
Just to let you know,
One
on my
second, guys,
raven.
I'm still doing my thing.
Okay. Dear thing.
Okay. And that is what I want to do with Yancey. And then Nobu is going to... Yeah, Nobu's still going to do the thing with Lilith. And that'll be it for me right now.
Okay.
Alright, you got Ben can go now.
I'll
I
I'll
wanna-
walk up to you two if you're together, and just say, "Oh, the Ravens have informed me before they left that there are some merchants coming this way along this road. So we probably want to warn them for not going into Talonot. Warn them off."
We may want to bring them into the fold.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, what
My
happens
vision's
if
not
I
good in the dark.
what happens if I talk to y'all right now? Is my voice sounding
We can hear
okay?
you. Yeah?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, how about
Same.
Fine.
Same.
The same.
Same.
and I press that button? Weird.
Oh, you have a mute button on your mic too.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I wonder if it's going off my camera. I'm sorry. So go ahead.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
We want to stop them going towards Talonot. We don't want them getting into trouble.
Yeah. We could also
we
buy
can either
something
turn them
too.
around or bring them into the fold until we get somewhere safe.
Yeah.
People.
Uh,
Great.
Quite close to the road, or is it quite far off from us?
As far as the are you talking about as far as the Hearthstone or
Now, how far are we off the road? Because if it's
oh
going to pass
as far
us,
as
we
I would
skim.
say about 50 yards.
Oh, so we hear them if they go along with the wagons and that.
Yeah. And then you said they were merchants, right?
They're merchants, yes.
We could probably buy some supplies off them too.
Yeah.
See if they got anything good,
Yeah.
I guess.
So we
Are
need
we
to
sure
set
about
watches.
Are we serious about entering the fold? That's more people.
Yeah, we need to wave them down whatever happens and have a word with them. So the people that are on
Lives are
watch
at
need to
risk.
keep that.
Fine, fine. Okay. So who's gonna go wave them down? We can send. I feel like we should stay in the camp. We can. What we can do is send someone else. We have Yancey. I think. No, we have. He wouldn't say Yancey. We have the Dragon Man. We have the Small Man. We have
Oi!
the Vampire Man, and then we have the Vampire Girl.
Well, we don't want to send any vampires or you two, because you'll probably scare them off.
True.
And they see when they
I
see a
am very
dinosaur.
scary. The dwarf smiles a cheeky smile.
Yeah.
So
I think the dwarf's a good contender for it.
the dwarf would
I
be
say you're the most normal looking of all of us.
The dwarf is, yeah.
Dwarf shrugs.
So I have a question. Why?
Alright, let's try this one.
What?
Oh.
shit,
Oh my
you're
God.
Loud.
You're loud and your voice got deeper?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so now it was on my Canon camera microphone, so that's why I did that.
Oh, okay.
God?
Just sound like you're closer. Now, guys, here we go.
Let me lower the gain on it now. I was like wondering why I was
It's like
doing that.
when you called somebody you liked in high school and your voice dropped an octave.
God? Is that you?
So, question:
Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me?
Sorry, Nobu. What were you asking?
So, did anybody do anything to Fina?
I think
know.
you're still catching up.
I've not seen her all
No.
day.
She's been right there, and I point at a random person.
And Fina,
Oh.
you would notice that you're being pointed at by the snake fella.
Should we just give a small wave like she doesn't really care that she's been noticed?
She looks like that, but
So I think me and the dwarf should go down and have a word with the merchants. We're,
Is there a
as you say,
ladder
we're
way?
probably the normalist people here.
Let me see because I think my range is unlimited for
ow,
the telepathic talk.
my head's bleeding.
Are you okay?
What?
I don't fucking know. I just felt a pain, and I went to go rub it, and I looked down my finger, then that was blood.
Oh my gosh.
Is it coming from your ear, or do you just have a
No,
scab?
the top of
that-
my fucking head.
I have a range of 2 miles if you want.
You might wanna-
telepathic
Mine
one.
is mine crosses planar boundaries, so I don't think mine has a limit. So Ilith will point to your staff and be like, "Let us know if you need backup, or if anything happens."
Okay.
And while
She's
all
serious,
this is
too.
going on, and with stuff, I was gonna say Hesta is going to actually approach Thorag,
Aye.
and she just walks up and just says, she's just looking at the entire group, and because she was passed out during all the battle, right? I don't think.
I think she was asleep for a lot of it.
Yeah, she never
Yeah.
saw her mom. She just kind of.
Hmm.
Yeah, so she's pulls on his hand and says, "I think we need to go back. We're missing my mom."
Fina just all of a sudden just says out of nowhere, "You guys haven't told her yet?" But she's gonna say it psionically to Thorgrim so that way it doesn't interrupt the child.
Come sit with me on the cart. And I'll help her get onto the cart while it's moving, and I'll have a long, sad chat.
I tell you to wait for a second, and I reach into my backpack, and I just give you a seed. Just hold it up when she breaks down.
Oh. Wow,
I'm gonna
okay.
give her that weed.
No, it's a seed, just a random, a flower seed.
When she breaks, give her this.
He said weed, and I was like, "What?" And then-
No, I said
no,
seed,
no, no,
not
no. I
weed.
know you said seed, but he said weed, and I was like, "What?"
Light this up when she gets sad. It'll fix it.
It'll fix it.
I was like, "Okay."
That's
This
crazy.
is before children's rights, so it doesn't matter. You won't get in trouble.
Bit of weed. The seed.
But anyway, I say, and I look up Ben, and I tell, and I go, and she means it. up and tell us if you need anything. I can be there quickly.
Okay. If you see me waving my rod in the air, you know to come.
This is
I want
happening.
to take a deep breath too, to like just smell everything to see if there's anything different in the air now.
Roll me a, because it is, the sun has set. It is nighttime now. Roll me a. I tell you what, a pick between, you can stick with the perception or survival.
They're both the same, but if I'm using my senses to smell, I have advantage on perception. And I'm gonna guidance myself too. Almost forgot. And then a D4. Uh, 23.
23. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we got enough good rolls in here. Except for Illith. You have to give her a minute.
Huh? What?
See?
Yeah. Just let you know the fairy toast is about to run out.
Oh man, that's fair.
Let me see something really quick here. So you would smell. Okay, so this is the 24th. So that means Lunius is full moon rising. Okay, so you do have a lot of light from Lunius, and then Arya, the little moon, is in almost like a half crescent fading.
So it's a light night, so I can see all right.
Yeah. You have the bluish light hitting the land right now. Quite cool, though. Very cool right now. Some of the people are huddling together because it is still... it's pretty much the last week of the month, which is Shoal, which would be like December for us. And you smell this sense of, you're not quite sure what it is, but it's still very faint to you, Naboo. But it almost, maybe if you had passed through a dead animal quite far away, that's the slight sense you could probably pick up on. Maybe there's like a dead animal somewhere. And
no, I wouldn't say anything. If a dead animal, I smell a dead animal.
Yeah, that's what you're picking up. That would probably be the closest that you could probably link it to from memory. It's like you've passed dead animals before, and that's what you smell.
Got you. How bad is it?
It's very light to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you see Nobu kind of like scratch his nose a little bit. Ugh.
All right.
Yeah, I just smell a dead animal.
And then going back to Hesta, I guess you tell her everything about the mom. Thorag.
Yeah. I tell it in a way that a child can understand, like, it, was it your fault? It's she's gone, but remember her. Various try to basically let her know as painlessly as possible.
And she'll start breaking down upon hearing this, and she's like shaking her head, tears running. She's like, "No, I had dreams. She said she was gonna get me. She said we would be together." And she just starts tearing up, and you see Jenna just walk over, and then everybody can hear her. Like, she starts getting a little bit. She's not like. She's sitting down, But her voice just picks up a little bit more, and you can feel the shaky voice and hear her sorrow and tears just like throwing down. She's sniffing everywhere, wiping her nose, and she's like, I don't have anyone else. I don't know where to go. I don't have my... And she's just like looking down at the ground as Jenna walks over and says, "Oh, here, darling, would you like some bread? It's not, well, it's not new, but I only made it like two days ago, so it's still good. Here, how about you eat this?" And she sits down next to her. I'm sure we're all going to take care of you. You're part of the village, and maybe you can help me in the bakery when we get back home. Yeah, I can show you how to make cookies and.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just want to stop you for a second because I forgot that fast. Thorag, you feel in the palm of your hand something moving. The seed moving. Reap, you there?
I accidentally muted my mic, sorry.
Oh. Yeah.
Thorag looks at the seed in his hand and is forgetting that,
Go ahead.
Forgetting he had a seed in his hand.
Yeah, DM, when I hear the girl start, breaking down, I just point my hand over to Thorag and I want to cast Druidcraft on the seed to make that seed into a flower.
Okay.
A Nobu can be nice.
Wow.
Out of curiosity, is
Just in your
Nobu
head.
talks
Proud
about
of you.
the dead deer. Would Fina overhear it?
You could. I guess it depends on how close you are. You can roll a perception.
I never said deer.
But you
I
said a
think you
dead carcass.
specifically said he wouldn't mention it, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
would. Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, you said you didn't mention anything.
Yeah, it's a beautiful. Let's go with Lily.
Okay. And is Nobu close to them right now? Close to her as well?
No, I didn't go far on fucking close trapment. But
Okay.
yeah, kind of. I'm
She'll-
still with Fina and Ben in our circle of secrets.
Okay.
But
So
when I hear you guys see Nobu's head turn to look, and then he raises his finger, and kind of like his hand, and kind of snaps, and then you see Thor go, huh, and open his hand, and a white lily appears.
and she'll look at it and she stares at it for a while, and then she reaches over to just hold it. She'll look over at Nobu.
I'm not even looking back at them. Looking back at Ben and Elif.
And she looks back at Thorag. And she says, "I think he made a flower."
I think you did. And I think it belongs to you.
And she's going to grip it and keep it close to her chest, and she's going to look over at Jenna with her baked bread, and she's like, "Thank you, Jenna." And she just kind of sits there and quiets down. And
I look at Ben and Ellis. You speak nothing of this.
Proud of you. It's in your head.
Ugh.
let's see. I will say for Fina though. For Fina, you do feel as there is a presence. It's not a malicious presence, but you, for some reason, feel that you are being watched. You get that sense of being watched, but you can't quite place it. Not really sure what's going on, but you also don't sense a maliciousness to being watched. And you sense as if you're like there's a pull, like something pulling at you, like for some reason you wish to go to the north a little bit, not far away from the group, but to move north. What you do with that is up to you. But...
Well, I'm room for still. 22.
Okay.
I'm gonna go move north and try and figure out what their presence is. But I'm gonna do it sneaky.
Okay. And you move north, slinking away, using the tall grass to maybe cover yourself and move as quietly as possible. As you are doing this, consumed with this idea, let me have Ben roll me either a survival or perception.
And just Ben, you said?
12. Yeah. Let me see here. Who else? Yeah, I don't think any. Yeah, everybody in the group, you can go ahead and roll the perception or survival, whichever one is best.
If it's relying on sight, or can I use my smell?
Well, I'm already considering yours already, so.
Oh, the roll already did?
Yeah.
Okay.
May as well add that guidance on there while I have it.
Oh,
Amazing.
That one.
Everybody's very in tune to their surroundings right
Oh,
now.
look! It's the new Fina! The new Fina. It's the new Illith. I don't know why I'm saying Fina.
You can absolutely have my normal
16.
rolling dice for this campaign.
And
These dice have failed me.
Put
How
them in the
about,
brig.
how about Thorak? Did he want to roll?
I mean, do I? Yeah, probably do.
We're probably all pretty on guard, considering there's an
Shoot, I
army
still
coming.
I'll definitely remember to do that next time.
What did I get on my perception, though? 19, 20. Oh, I
Need
got
to set up
23.
Should I flash of genius? I don't think I will.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
add my
yeah.
psionic. I could add my psionic dice to
Oh,
make it
unfortunate.
15?
17.
17, okay.
Thank you, guidance.
We're all just chanting.
I'm
to
busy
buff
trying to.
ourselves.
I'm busy trying to make a poor child not so sad.
Yeah, you're concerned with the child right now. All right. And with that being said, then we'll go to Fina. You move, let's say, how far do you go away from the group?
Oh, my hip, I'm old.
I'll say Fina's pretty comfortable with moving away from the group, so she'll go kind of a distance.
Okay.
Like 110 feet or so.
Okay. 110 feet. Perfect.
That way she can just sprint back if she needs.
While she's moving, and you eventually arrive, and you are pretty close to the actual path that y'all were taking anyway, heading to the west. And you can sense that there is definitely a stronger presence now from what you were feeling of being watched. And when you were praying, can you give me a detail of what you were praying about?
She was mostly hoping for a corpse, either it be a wild animal or maybe even a human. Something to try and make her hunger go away so she doesn't have to kill innocent people and cause issues.
Okay. It's this presence, whatever it is. You hear a very feminine voice that says, "Keep going. You're almost there." If you're able to hear that, hopefully.
Yeah, I heard that.
So it's up to you what you wish to do with that.
If I hear... if I hear it, can I do a psionic link, or is it something else?
If you were to try that, you definitely can't get a psionic link to it.
Well, I'm just gonna keep going cautiously. Because she does say that she's a monstrosity, so then she doesn't know if this is a trap or if this is actually her prayer being answered. So she is being cautious.
Okay. So at this point in time, as you are moving and following north, you do hit the path that y'all were taking before y'all veered off to camp at those copious parts of the trees, and eventually arrive at the other side of the tall grass. And you hear the voice say, "Careful now." And as you arrive in the trees, go ahead and roll me a perception.
17.
And you can do it with advantage.
That ain't good. Oh, well, that's a lot better. 23.
23. Okay. And as you are now on the other side of this path, with the moon lit the way that it is, even though the trees are tall, you can see there seems to be within the actual grass, it's just swaying, and within the shadows, you feel a different presence this time. And as you are focusing your eyesight, you can see almost the two twinkling sights of eyes. Basically, these pupils glimmering at you from still another maybe 30 feet away. And you can see as they're just focused on you, but not really doing any kind of movement. Possibly because they think it's maybe hiding, so it doesn't know that you are seeing its eyes. And then you just hear a whisper, "Satiate your hunger." And just this presence that was lurking around you, or at least watching you, you can sense that one disappear, but now you see this other thing, whatever it is, looking at you.
I guess I'm gonna attack.
You go into attack? Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm interpreting out of that.
Hey, whatever you wish to do.
Satiate your hunger, that means to kill something, so.
Alrighty, so before we go to that, what is everybody else doing in the group currently? Just the same. And I forgot, somebody was saying that they wanted to. Y'all were conversing while I was fixing my mic here. Y'all were conversing about eventually meeting up with the merchants, or having the merchants come to y'all.
Yeah, we've got to meet. Well, I'm going to go down and meet the merchants on the road when we see them.
Okay. Were you planning to do that when?
When we see them, when we can hear their horses and carts coming along.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna let them join up and stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
so
when they come along the road. Yeah, we're not going to go out looking for them. We're going to stay in our copse and watch the road.
Okay. All right. So while this is happening, then, what are y'all doing? I would assume that the alarms are all done by this time as well. So, Mr. Naboo.
Also, I wanted to be safe and sorry, but I kind of waited till you get done and everything. I used my D6 inspiration die to make sure, like, if nothing bad happened. So my 20, I have a 29 to my perception.
Yeah. I forgot about inspiration die. Alright.
Okay, so you have a 29 to
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
noticed me
You want to
leaving.
make it a 34? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Yeah, the
god.
The fairy toast has now ended.
Okay.
The
I would
last
say,
fairy
yeah.
toast-
That's the only thing you would notice is that Fina was moving north.
Yeah. Then I just tell Ben and Illith that what's her face left, and he says that what's her face left.
Okay.
Is there still daylight?
No, it's nighttime now. Yeah, you only
Okay,
but
so
you do
it's
have
fully
pretty
night?
bright
Okay.
light from the like the full moon of Lunius.
Okay, I was gonna have her put her telepathic advisor above the trees to see if she could see the traders or anybody coming, but if it's dark, since it has a faint glow, she wouldn't risk it.
Okay.
No.
But just to let me make sure I have this. Why the hell did it say I only have? Give me a second. I gotta fix that. And you said it went away,
I'm sorry, what?
Ben? Ben, you said what went away?
Fairy toast. It's gone. The spell's ended.
Any alarms that Illith set with fairy toast, would they disappear as well?
No, it's last
No.
whatchamacallit.
No.
Okay.
You can't do any more, in other words.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, I just wanted to make sure that her half of the wards didn't just vanish, because that would
No.
suck.
That would
No.
really suck. But
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Where'd it go?
Hmm?
Oh, I don't think, because we have different things. That was the spell I wanted to activate, but I don't think this know who has it right now. And that was fireflies.
Yeah, I don't think this one has it. Good lord, Fina's large.
Large
Quickly,
in life.
follow the giant.
Well, the
What is
guy
taking my
says satiate my hunger, so I'm killing something. I don't know what I'm killing, but I'm throwing hands.
Uh-oh.
Don't know what it is, but I'm doing it.
Oh, then also, even if I, so obviously, Illith and Nobu's alarm would have went off the moment Fina stepped across the thingy too.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I tried.
Is it an alarm based on just anything going through there? Like, it doesn't say if it's malicious or anything like that. I forgot how that alarm.
Nope, anything just passes through it.
Oh, okay.
Obviously
There's
not
a lot
bug or
of
anything like
bugs
that.
on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that. But if anybody anything passes over it, the alarm goes off.
Okay. Yeah, so
And I think
Fina...
it only alerts the person who cast it, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. It's not
Okay.
sound. It just goes off in your head, I suppose you know.
Cool. All right. And, yeah, so you would know that Fina would have passed through there then. So, depending what Nobu would have done with that. I mean, you know Fina, so...
Yeah.
To let people know and go off my life.
Well then, with that, we're gonna jump back to Fina.
Yes.
Go ahead and I'm gonna do this separately. So where is my? We'll do what was this? Don't need
Also,
too many
Ben, if you
mechanics
want to
here.
do another toast, let me know. I open my bag and I have the wine from the tavern.
Go ahead
you
and
have
roll
it.
me a initiative, Fina.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, I have the wine.
Oh God, 7.
If the deer or whatever it is out initiatives you,
Well,
Oh,
technically,
also-
I did a
Demon
sneak
deer.
attack. So if any of those hits land, I get a sneak attack.
Also, DM, I forgot to tell you, I am cooking the deers right now.
Okay.
That's what I want to do
Nice.
for everybody.
Okay. So, here's what we're going to do with that one. Just because nobody else knows what's going on, we're going to do this way. Let's see. Jesus, okay. 9. Okay, so that's... So as you were going to attack, you're going to try to attack. How were you going to try to attack?
Double psionic blades from range. You said it was 30 feet away, so I can just throw stuff at it.
Okay. Just because it does have focus on you, as you're getting ready to do this, it will move rather quickly and lunge at you since it got a higher initiative. As you are barely thinking to do this, it makes its move first. And this creature jumps from the grass and lunges at you and attempts...
That's my kind of prey.
It will attempt to strike at you. Completely missing. And the other one is a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So it's on top of that, plus... So that's 12 slashing damage that it does on you.
Okay.
So it strikes you for 12 slashing as it just jumps and flesh, you look delicious. And then it stands ready to strike again. Now it's your go.
Okay, give me a... What does this do again? Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Where is it? Alright, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. How wise, how wise. That would be a 9.
Alright, you failed. There's a level 2 dissonant whispers. So there's 13 damage.
13 damage. Oof, alright.
And it's supposed to run away from me.
And it runs away.
Yeah, it uses this reaction to move
Alright.
as far away from me as the speed allows.
Okay. So that's alright. So it will, yeah, I would just move toward the north and start running toward the mountains. Actually, northeast.
It only lasts for one turn, by the way.
Yeah. So it's gonna try to go northeast as it runs that way. However, because it is moving that way, you can go ahead and take an opportunity attack. It was near your attack.
Yep. And that one.
Okay. Not one.
Ina's not good at combat for some reason.
Apparently, she throws the blade and manages to mow the grass around her. As this thing just like.
It doesn't do any physical damage. It just does stuff.
Oh, okay. No physical damage. You physically hurt the grass then, or non-physically hurt the grass. Yes. This creature though does move to the northeast and just raving and screaming something. Said like, and it turns about, oh, mage, and then it turns back at you and will try to lunge again.
How far can it can lunge? 30 feet?
Well, it has movement to it was one turn of movement that it did.
Oh yeah. Well, technically I wouldn't have ended my turn then, so I could move away a little bit.
Oh yeah, you still have movement if you wanted to move away. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move 30 feet away.
Okay.
35 feet away.
All right. And which direction are you heading?
I'm gonna head back towards the camp.
Okay.
So like this way.
Okay. We'll say you get there in about two more turns, as this creature will try to go all the way near you. You'll catch up, but can't attack, so it will jump back to you.
All right.
And while you're doing your attack, everybody else can roll me a perception with a advantage this time.
I already have advantage.
Double advantage.
I got a 24.
Wow.
Okay.
You hear
Also,
some
when Illith is done pleading with her goddess, she will shut her journal and go help with dinner.
As you were in the middle of your journal, you start hearing a ruckus somewhere to the north. Like some sort of growling, maybe? Not really sure what it could be.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
You
From
and your
me?
wisdom saving throws.
I am psionic.
Intelligence?
You are a psionic little bastard.
Whomst needs to make the saving throw?
The little ghoul thing I'm dealing with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll fail again.
Is
Cool.
my spell modifier. Should I get that added?
So anybody that makes a 15 and above would hear these little growling noises somewhere to the north.
Okay.
Aaron is immediately going to start running to the north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Illith is also gonna go see if she can see what's making the noise.
I tell Roderick to keep an eye on me, and if he moves it, he's going in. If he doesn't keep it good, he's going inside himself, and I run off.
Okay.
All right, so I got the ability.
Oh, what happened?
Something else I want to do too. Just let me know when.
Okay.
Do
Sorry,
more
what did you do?
damage.
What'd you do, Fina? Dissonant Whispers again?
Yeah, I did Dissonant Whispers at level 1 this time, and then I'm gonna use my Empower spell to do more damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll the 11.
Okay.
Is that all the Empower spell does? Just let me reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think,
Man,
yeah. Let's see here. So,
Alright, DM.
go ahead.
What I want to do is when Nobu crosses that line, which shouldn't be far, I am going to wild shape into my abomination form, and then I'm going to bonus action dash, and then action dash, which will give me 35. Give me a second.
105
With your
feet.
size, the soup cauldron is going to tremble like Jurassic Park with every
Yeah.
step you run.
All these villagers are just like turning over and watching this like voices start like lingering about the group as they all like huddle closer to each other.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Give me a second. It is
105 feet.
no, it's more than that
Mhm.
because my movement speed went up by 20.
Oh.
Jesus.
What is your base movement speed with the
35.
wild shape?
Oh, with it is 55.
So 55, and then dash doubles that, which would be 110, and then an additional 55. So it would be 165.
Yep.
Good lord, you are sprinting.
So just say yes when I'm there.
Yeah, yeah, you move so quick. You pass Lilith. What were you doing, Lilith? Or Illis?
She was going to investigate the sound, not quite as ambitiously.
And Aaron, you see this large snake just.
I have legs now, by the way. Just
Oh,
letting
He
you know
sprouted
that.
legs when he transformed.
I have legs now.
This large.
The Little Mermaid, is that you?
I am Nobrella.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you see
I'm
Nobu just like
Yeah.
race past y'all. The wind just flutters y'all's hair. Yeah, I'll
Just to
say
be
that you're.
careful as you run by.
You see, you definitely
I
can see
Aaron.
where.
I see Aaron trying to run as fast as he can, and I just grab him.
Okay. Okay, Aaron, you're lifted off the ground, and yeah, I would say that y'all would be able to see Fina and some creature trying to do some damage to her, but it seems that the creature is having problems holding its head currently, and just like,
You gotta run away from me again.
and it just starts running away from Fina.
And then
The second I see this creature, I would like to do an Eldritch Blast on it.
You certainly can. Go for
And
it
when
right now.
whenever you tell me I can, I want to run and I want to pounce on this bitch.
Well, I would say because you just got here, so you can
Yeah.
do your Eldritch. You can't do your pounce just because
That is fine.
you just got here.
Is
so.
Aaron riding on your back at this point? Since you would have been.
Sure.
So the two beams from Eldritch Blast are a 23 and a 17 to hit, respectively.
They both hit.
All right,
4 damage.
4 and 3 damage.
7 damage.
So you actually hit it to the back because it was running away from Fina, and it's like, and you hear like this thump on the ground as it slides in the grass, and it's just and a little bit of movement, twitching, and then it just flops. No movement anymore.
So it's dead?
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat it. Fina's going straight for devouring.
Okay.
So uncivilized.
Yeah, everybody sees Fina just move over there and start feeding and trying to devour this thing. But yeah, y'all see this ghoulish-looking creature that Fina is currently devouring. And yeah, open floor. What are y'all doing?
Well, Fina's mostly eating the neck, shoulder areas, and along with the arms.
I'm
Lilith will
going
telepathically tell Bengard what's going on. I don't know if he heard.
That's why no one was fucking talking to me.
No, because I was back with the villagers, guarding the villagers.
I muted my mic.
Thank
So,
you for the
what do the
information.
things smell? No problem. What do the things smell like?
It does smell like death. It has that lingering thing that you would remember, like passing
that's the-
by dead animal or something. But
So
it's
that same smell I smelled earlier.
correct.
And then I take once again, a big whiff to see if I smell any more.
Ooh,
Just
interesting.
Big ol' sniffle.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
The perception?
Yeah. And you can do it with advantage this time.
Thank you.
25.
And then, yeah, I can't guidance myself right now.
Okay.
So yeah, 25.
25 will... Let me do something real quick. Okay. So as the breeze is coming in toward from the east and spraying toward the mountains, it was a bit harder to try to gain the sense of that smell. But now you realize that, now knowing it, you do smell the faintness of it lingering around the area, and a little bit stronger than it was before. Before it was faint, but now maybe a little bit stronger than it was before now.
With that, like, can I gauge if it's just one or the like multiple different scent? I mean, the multiple of it.
I'd say with that roll, I'd say roll me a D100.
D100, you said?
Yeah.
Fucking 21. That's a good number.
21 on the D100. Okay.
That's fucking great.
So you can't really tell. You just know that it's stronger than it was before. But it's still faint.
I forgot you do your D100 the opposite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot, because the lower the number on D100, the better the odds, the better the chances. You do the reverse. I totally fucking forgot. Alright, I'm so happy. Okay. So, you said what?
You can't really tell. The only thing that you know is that it's a little bit stronger than it was before. But it is different. I mean, they're the same, but you can definitely sense the difference between this body and what you smell in the air. Because the ones in the air are not coming from this body.
Do I know
Is
which
this
way?
a vampire?
For Fina, you can roll me a religion with, say, an advantage. But
Well, I'm wondering if the memory thing will kick in. But I'll also do religion, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is 4:30. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a break. But yeah, for Naboo, I would say you can't really tell what direction it's coming from. It seems to, but you know it's just permeating around you.
Gotcha.
But yeah, let's take a 5-10 minute break here, and then figure out what we do with that information once we get back. So that way, just in case anybody needs to take a bathroom break or anything.
Can I do an investigation since I can study his body while I'm eating it?
When we get back.
Cool.
Yeah. And I will be right back.
So, Elif, you know?
Yeah, I realized what I asked. I figured it out now. The only thing I need to figure out is, so I am able to add my ent modifier to psychic damage attacks, which it does it to information overload, but it doesn't seem to want to do it to which one is it? Dissonant whispers, which I can just add it manually. I was just seeing if there was a way to get it to add on there.
No, not really, without doing some homebrew shit.
Yeah. Oh well,
Also,
that's
with
fine.
that feat, you should totally pick up, because it lets you pick up a spell. You should totally pick up shields if you don't have it.
Which one did I put on? 1 second. I added Shocking Grasp, Toll the Dead, and Witch Bolt.
What out of the shield?
My armor class is 20. I'm good.
Oh, fair. But it could be a 25.
It could be.
If we're fighting
But-
anything that can hit over 25, Fina is screwed. I'm pretty sure a lot of
What
us
is
fight is
she?
screwed.
Hold on. Spell details. You add a +5 bonus to your AC. Is this a reaction?
Yep.
Oh, holy hell.
You
No,
use
I think
it-
I'm gonna keep Witch Bolt, but good lord.
Yes, shield is like, hey, the 21 hit Illith. You go, yes, but reaction shield. Now you have a 25 when the attack misses.
Oh, what level spell is that?
1.
Ooh, that's pretty good. No, I'm good. I'm good for now.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Love what do you like what I'm doing with Nobu?
You mean picking up people and bolting?
I'm just trying to be nicer.
You are being. I'm very proud of Nobu. He's making great strides.
Character growth.
He's
was
like,
fucking,
fucking people.
fucking stuck with him. Might as well use them. I had full intention to throw Aaron at it.
You know, I was just picturing that.
I had full intention.
Fastball special.
I had full intention of throwing Aaron at the thing. But yeah, I can move up to how fast can I move?
165 feet.
I can move 165 feet a turn, and I can lift almost a ton.
I'm curious of how I'm gonna get
How do you-
Fina to start matching y'all's level.
Nobu is a unit.
The hell do you mean
Eh.
get Fina to start matching our level?
Like her strongest ability is a 66 on Delirium Orb. But other than that, she really doesn't have any damaging stuff. She's mostly an agent.
What's funny is that I built Illith to focus on roleplay spells. However, she's apparently a beast in combat, which I didn't expect.
Monster.
I got
This is
like
a good thing.
I got a 15 AC, and then like my go-tos are Delirium Orb, Dissonant Whispers, and maybe Magic Missile.
Because she has Initiate, the only damaging spells she has that aren't cantrips are Witch Bolt, Dissonant Whispers, and Heat Metal.
I love that spell. But what's up, Reaper?
I will actually have to bow out in about 35 minutes because I did not schedule today very well.
Ah, no, Reaper, you made me sad.
We end
I
in
completely forgot.
40
I
minutes,
was
if it makes you feel any better.
yeah. I'm late. I'm super late, and then I have to bow out early.
Reaper,
I'm
you
just
killing
glad
me,
that-
man.
I know.
I should have pinged you earlier.
I'll remember next time.
I'm kidding, Reaper, you're not getting me.
I don't
Gonna put
mind
a fucking
pinging you.
alarm
I
or
know that
something
your
on.
schedule's busy, and so sometimes it's easy to lose track of days when you got a lot going on.
Funnily enough,
Foolish
this
mortal.
weekend I wasn't busy, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have so much time to myself," and I forgot everything else. It's like, oh man, I don't have work. I don't have any clinical stuff right now. I can just, and then I forget all of the other like friend engagements and everything. I double booked myself with like meeting up with friends. I forgot to grab groceries. I did the
All right.
I'm taking care of myself, I swear.
Self-care, it's important.
Shoot, I had like bad weekends. I don't know why. Like
Hmm.
past 2 Saturdays, I had like some sort of stomach bug. I was like vomiting all
Ooh.
night long. I was like, man, can't eat nothing. Can I at least lose some weight?
No.
Exactly.
By the way,
The world does
Ed,
not want you to.
Ed, did you not get agonizing blast or whatever it's called?
No.
What did you pick up?
Clearly spell
All of my
sniper.
Eldritch evocations are for melee combat.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
I feel like
I'm
Zero
back
only
at my
took
mic.
12 damage. Fina actually did pretty well in that combat.
Let
Yep.
me see.
I'm rebranding. Well, not Nobu's rebranding. Nobu's trying to be nice to these fuckers.
So proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, improved pact weapon, thirsting blade, and eldritch smite.
Okay, yeah, they're all good. But definitely pick up that. I mean, if you want to.
So let's
That
see.
fucking-
What did Fina? Oh, is everybody else back or?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
back.
here.
I'm
I
back.
don't know if Ben is back.
I'm back.
Yeah, he's.
Ben is back.
All right. So
I missed you, Ben.
Thanks, sir.
a 9 investigation and did you roll anything for as far as religion? Now anybody
I can
else,
try.
anybody else that's looking at the body can also do this.
Well, I got an 8.
Okay.
I'll
My
do
character's not religious.
So, in Ben and Illicit's head. First of all, before I do that, I want to figure out what this creature is.
Quick question, DM.
Uh huh.
Does this creature count as an undead?
It does.
And what do I roll?
Fabulous.
What am I rolling to figure out what this creature is?
You can roll a religion.
Oh
Ugh.
shit. Hold on, let me get off my BRB screen.
I am not a religious person. Let me see.
I'm gonna have to have you show me how to do a BRB screen.
Yep,
I
I got
absolutely
2.
can.
I rolled
Aaron
a nat
definitely got
2,
it.
and I got a fucking 3.
Proud
Aaron
of you.
definitely got it with that
Rolling like me
23.
today.
Aaron, as you are inspecting the body, however, though, you do have a memory and recollection of this being not necessarily quite a zombie, but a more advanced creature, a ghoul.
They're already here.
Oh god. I tell Ben and
Yep.
Illis, I think this is a ghoul that Fina was fighting, and they smell like death. And I can smell more, I just don't know where they are.
Okay. I'll make sure everybody in the camp keeps quiet. Hearing this
They
piece
taste
of
pretty good.
information.
Honestly, I feel like they would taste like ass. I'm with you. Ugh. I used ghouls once and they smell. Oh god. They can make you throw up.
I mean, it is a dead body.
And Fina's used to eating either corpses, alive people, or undead people at this point.
Are you sure you're not a
I
ghoul
bet your
or some
breath is
kind of ogre?
great.
Yeah, right. And who? So Illis, you were heading that way too. So who's all back at the campsite?
She is
I'm
at
back
the
at
edge
that
of the
point.
alarms, kind of trying to see if she can watch what's happening.
Okay, so you're, I guess, pretty close. And then Ben, you're there, and then
I'm at the campsite, yeah.
okay, and Thorag, were you there?
I can't remember where I was. I think I was busy with the child
You
for the
said that,
longest
I
time.
remember
Yeah. For some time, I would say that some time has passed now since everybody was cooking gears and all that stuff. So she'd probably just curl up next to you and probably would be just like sleeping while stuff was happening at this point. From
Then
the,
if she was finally asleep, then yeah, I'd probably be with the party, or at least part of the party.
okay,
I just don't know.
I would say that yeah, Jenna would probably take care of her once you stood up to be with the party and stuff. And then Gregory's just like, I guess, with Ben standing there with his walking stick that he's found, and says,
Seems like there's some sort of commotion happening over there.
Yeah, well, Naboo's gone down there, so it won't last long.
Oh yeah, that Naboo. That's wouldn't mind having him back in the day. He's a good fighter.
Certainly is.
By the way, not to be mean and interrupt, but Fina will tell them that there were two of them. She just fought one of them.
Well, no, there was only that one right now.
Oh, didn't you say 2 sets of ice?
You sensed a presence that was with you that vanished once you sensed this one. But yeah, it was only this one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Continue on.
So anyway, what everybody else by the body? Yes, it's up to y'all what y'all want to do now.
Aaron is going
the body for
full
ownership.
defensive.
And then what'd you say?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
And then Fina said what?
She's gonna keep the body and kind of chill with it for a while.
Okay, just chilling.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is my best because, you know, people's lives, my life could be in danger. Fuck people. I am going to, slow steps, people, slow steps. I am going to smell a good smell one more time to see if I can pinpoint them and figure out where they are. Or at least, like, allocate, like, a direction.
Okay. Just roll me a regular perception then.
Nope, not doing good. Oh, stop rolling 3 times, motherfucker.
Holy Jesus. That's weird that it does
You
that.
need to stop double tapping.
I'm not double tapping, that's the thing. I thought I was, and I click it once. I think my mouse is getting stuck. I don't know.
Alright, so 9?
Fuck 12. No, I got, with the music my smell, I have, advantage.
Oh, okay.
And I got a fucking 12.
A 12. Yeah, same. Really can't tell a direction. It's just kind of permeating around you. It is, as time has gone by, though, I will say that you are maybe getting a little bit stronger. Maybe a little smidgen stronger of the smell. But yeah, you're not quite sure where it's lingering from.
So I tell you, the smell is getting stronger, they're getting closer.
don't have
Ilith
time
will
to
try
rest.
to casually start herding children towards the more central part of the camp without trying to scare them.
Okay. Some of the parents will look around, and one of the ladies, she'll look, is there something wrong?
Shit. We're not sure yet. Just keep the children safe and close.
Oh, okay. And she looks over to the other mothers, and some of the fathers are standing there to start. Some of them just looking about, but yeah, any of the other children will probably go around with you. They're kind of fascinated with you.
Has some of these adult males actually got weapons?
Uh,
Does any of them look like they're going to be a little bit of a handy in a fight?
I mean,
Or
they are pretty stout males, except for the older ones, very older ones. But yeah, because they do mining work here, so they look pretty.
They're not completely defenseless.
Yeah, they're not completely defenseless. They would be able to at least defend themselves.
Okay.
The
say the others
man
will be
who's
next.
been kind of also helping keep people calm, does he have a weapon?
That one does, because I believe that's the one that Aaron. You're talking the one that Aaron met. He had a little bit of a
yes.
battle background. Yeah.
Okay.
So he is, he's just walking around. He looks at you and he'll ask you, I can sense something is wrong. What's that thing over there?
I wasn't there, so I'm not sure. However, the party seems to think that things are getting tense. Anyone who's capable should probably arm themselves, just in case.
He will look and start walking about the campsite. And he seems to tap on the shoulders of the men he thinks he can trust a little bit better. And then he actually goes over to Gregory And you see Gregory start walking with his walking stick and stuff and walking about, whispering into the ears of other men. You see them pick up anything from rocks to whatever they were carrying on them. Some of them do have like cutting knives, hunting knives, and stuff. But you see them also go back to the like wives and mothers and tell them. You see them also trying to calm them down. And but yeah, anyway, you are able to grab some of the children. And let's see here. Does anybody have a stronger perception than Nobu?
You can try it out
That
since I'm
group over there
expertise in it.
specifically?
Sorry. Fina, what did you say
Shit.
first? Oh, okay, you were rolling.
Never
Okay, and then Illith, what'd you say?
Is it just for the people over there, or is it for everybody?
Everybody. Right now.
I
I'll
can
roll it.
try.
I'll have a look.
May as well try.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh, jeez.
Awesome.
Ben got the opposite, I think.
I got one.
Nat 1, nat 11. I mean, nat 20, nat 1.
Ben has absolutely no idea what's going on. He's
No
just
idea
making
what's
sure
going
that the group is safe.
Yeah. He's just in the camp. Yeah.
Illith, you
We can't see.
have...
Can't see very well at night time.
Yeah. Illith, you definitely can smell as there is a breeze that comes pretty strong from the east, but it does swirl about and maybe shifts a bit and then goes up toward the north a little bit. And then you finally understand what maybe Naboo had been smelling, but you smell that smell of that rotten flesh smell, and it just wafts into her nostrils pretty powerfully.
Oh.
And yeah, it kind of just lingers right in the middle of her throat from the smell, and it just kind of lingers into her tongue as she grabs that strong
Awesome.
whiff yeah, strong whiff of that dead whatever it is.
She's actually going to sneeze like a horse. And you said it's coming from the east and partially the north?
Well, south, actually. It was heading toward the north, but yes, it's the wind is blowing from east to north.
So, like, here-ish?
Yeah. So you can imagine,
okay.
let me, like, if the wind is blowing, let me use this thing. Can you see this little ruler thing?
Yes.
Yeah, so the wind is definitely stronger going that way, but then there's like a little curve that goes that way. So that's...
Okay. Oh, so the smell is coming from that way. Okay.
Yeah. So like basically heading that way and then this way. So it's kind of curving. It's the wind is like... So yeah, it's just a cool breeze that you feel.
She's going to telepathically tell... I don't know if she still has a connection with Fina, but anybody who is psychically linked to her, she's going to say, I smell death. It's coming from the west and the south.
You'll no longer have a psychic link with Fina.
Okay, then it would be... Oh, goodness. It would be Nobu and Ben. And she would also go over to where... I think, are Thorag and Ben near each other?
Yeah, we're pretty close.
I think, well, Ben was at the campsite. I don't know if Thorag was. I think Thorag, you said you went with the rest of the group to the dead body where Fina was?
I suppose so, yeah.
Okay,
so he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just you and Ben, and I think that's it.
Well, if Fina
She
manages,
would rely on other people to pass it on then.
if Fina manages to dismember the body and stuff it in her bag to save for later, she would join back up with the group.
Okay. Yeah, I think like Nobu and everybody else is still maybe staring at you doing all this. So, okay. So I guess, Ben, you would know and be alerted to this.
I'm going to have speak with Illith, walk up to Illith and say, it's coming from the way we're going, is it?
It would appear that way. I don't know how the wind is shifting farther from here, but it definitely smelled like it was blowing from southwest towards the northeast.
Oh, we need to get to Hearthstone before they cut us off.
I would agree.
And then, how about the other group to the north? What are you guys doing? I know, Aaron, you told them that the ghouls... Well, you know it's a ghoul, and you told them, so...
Aaron has gone full defensive and immediately turned around to start getting back to the camp to tell people to start packing up.
Okay. As you head to the camp, Gregory will meet you up first as he walks up to you with the stick and noticing something's afoot here. He was like,
Oh, I know that look from back in the days when I traveled with my adventurers. What's going on?
We need to leave. We need to get back on the road now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll give word to everybody.
and he starts trying to walk with his walking stick faster, trying to come behind Aaron as Aaron moves forward. While Aaron is doing that, what is Naboo, Fina, and Thorag doing? Well, I know what you were doing, Fina, but Naboo and Thorag.
Backing up the party for the most part, basically trying to keep a watch out for more of those things.
Okay. All right, so the entire campsite they didn't really have much anyway, aside from maybe whatever sleeping bag and some with tents start going and packing up as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And let me get my progress clocks here.
Time to load the old people and the children into the wagons.
I pick up the little girl that was crying to her mother, put her in the fucking cart, and then put everybody else in the cart that I was pulling.
Jen
Are
is
you
like,
still wild shaped?
No.
Okay.
I turned it off before I got to the village.
So, yeah, in maybe 5 minutes, everybody is able to get ready because of I forgot his name. I don't know. I thought it was Michael or Roderick. Who's the person that you met, Aaron? I had my notes and then
Was it Matthias?
let's see, what was it?
I can't remember if it was Matthias or not. I think that might have been one of the brother guards.
It might have been Matthias because I had my notes and then my computer decided to get destroyed, so it's within all my other folders that I gotta find now. Waiting for my Wondershare to retrieve all my backup stuff. We'll go with Matthias. We'll retcon a little bit.
So we're leaving then, yeah?
Yeah. Because,
Yes.
So Matthias is able to gather everybody, and everybody's ready to go upon hearing that it was time to move. They got enough rest. I don't know what Naboo wants to do with the stuff he was cooking.
I just fucking leave it. There's no room. Unless you say there's room to take it, I just fucking leave it.
You leave it? Okay.
You
kick
just
it.
carry the pot with you.
I just push it to the ground. I think I haven't used my seasoning yet. I push it to the ground
All right.
so the animals can get it. So fuckers. And then I leave with the group, pulling the cart.
Okay. So, I'm assuming we're keeping the same arrangement.
Yeah,
we
just
kept
walk out in front.
Okay. That's it. So here's what we're going to do. One person is going to be in charge for these roles. Whoever wants to take on or whoever has the highest survival, we're going to be doing some contested roles for progression.
Ooh, not me.
So whoever wants
Beyonce in
to...
front of me.
So you want to do it, Ben? You want to do the contested roles?
I'll go at the front with Yonsei. Yonsei can do the contested roles.
Yeah, Yonsei has a fucking 11.
That's pretty good.
It's like, all right, we'll use Yonsei. All right.
I would like to give the help
Scout.
action as often as possible on these.
And
I will wait for the rolls before I decide if I'm gonna give him the flash of genius or not.
I would give him guidance, just to be nice.
Okay, let me see what theirs is going to be. All right.
And he will give himself the bardic inspiration. In case he needs it.
He's gonna get like a 40.
Holy Jesus.
Roll a D100 instead, I guess. Fuck.
DM, check your messages when you get the chance to.
I got a 1,000. You what?
Oh, I'm sorry, I messed up and miscounted. I got 2,000.
That was a flat roll. Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Just let me know when you want me to roll, DM.
Go ahead and roll.
Got advantage.
You know what? I don't think you need that flash.
Hold on, what do you get? 'Cause it doesn't tell me. Oh my
30.
god! What do you got? A
The fuck did you do?
31.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's no way for them to... This is for their... What is it doing? No, I don't want that. Oh wow, there's no way for... I had to roll it one at a time, really.
Want to leave him behind.
Alright, so y'all start moving, and yeah, y'all can, whoever wants to can roll me a perception.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait, does it rely on sight or smell?
You can do smell.
But I have advantage.
Sweet.
Myself.
22.
Fuck you. He lied to you.
26.
Yes.
Alright. So 26, you are able to pick up on the scent, and that death scent is beginning to become faint for you as you are moving toward Hearthstone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Now, as y'all are moving, I'm assuming y'all moving quickly right now, but how quickly are y'all moving? Because you do have some people that are still walking pretty slow. So it would be a constitution roll for them to keep up pace. If y'all are
Could
moving...
Vina help out with that by using her telekinesis to start pushing people forward? Even if it would be like one at a time.
I would say just because there's a various amount of them, it still wouldn't help, just because you would still have to push one or the other. So it still slows it down. It's just not enough. Now, if there was an army of Venus, yeah. So that's up to y'all. If y'all want to push hard or and have constitution rolls, or if y'all want to try to figure out what the pace is of these people.
What do you want to do?
I feel like we should urge them forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not enough to
Yeah.
make it super hard for him to keep up, though.
Alrighty then. Well then. in that
Uncomfortable, but
case-
not demanding.
So they're gonna try their best then. So that means constitution rolls.
Yeah.
Without that, that means that y'all just get normal roll for the survival. So they're gonna go ahead and roll. You know what? We'll use Mr. Gregor for the main party.
Oh no.
Because
Not
he's
Gregor.
old. So
No, that's fair.
He can count for all the old people.
Oh my god. That's
Okay.
fucking hilarious.
We're moving. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, dang it.
old lady's like,
Oh my god, my knees hurt.
I would give them guidance. Fuck these old people. Hurry up.
How many guidances are you casting?
All of them.
Hard to cast. I cast guidance again.
No spell slots.
Little old lady just grumpy and stuff.
My hips hurt. I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
Let's see. Constitution check will be.
I just want the sound of Toll the Dead to play in their ears to scare them into moving. No, I'm just kidding.
Ew.
Oh God. Can I do Flash of Genius on them?
Come on. Oh, that's not gonna work. Hold
Yeah.
up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can do.
Can I? Hang on.
I mean, you
Can I do a
can, but like,
persuasion?
Actually? Yeah, persuasion wouldn't do it. They're just going
Let's
by
see.
the physical.
You or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or a saving throw. You can add +5 to the roll.
Oh, nice.
That'd be a 9.
yeah. So
That's
hold
still-
up. Before you say, hey, yeah, let's do this. Your total is gonna be fucking 9. Do you think it's worth it?
Can I stack them?
No,
No, it takes a
unfortunately
reaction. Never
not.
mind.
Okay.
No, I think we're gonna let this one ride, as terrible as it is.
We're gonna
So-
go to the coffin anyways.
So you have
We should.
a normal roll then when it comes to survival. So
Okay.
no advantage or anything, just a normal roll. You can still add whatever
fine.
he can, but yeah.
Just let Yonsei do it, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder while we do it and give him guidance.
Okay.
He's with me, and I'll give him guidance.
So that's 15
Let's see what this guidance roll
plus
is.
guidance. Ooh.
I guess we're taking Ben's one.
Oh, you were rolling the 3
Flash
for
of
the
Genius,
guidance,
go!
right?
So hold up. Let me. Well,
It would
fuck
be a
because-
21 if you used Ben's.
Yeah. So 21. Wait. No one. Don't. Shut your mouth, DM. Don't say shit. I'm doing shit.
Damn.
Panicking. Oh,
Breathe.
I'm always breathing.
Panicking. Start
How-
panicking.
That's how lungs work, Rinva.
The sand!
25.
25? Alright. Let's see. So they get. It might be a close one. Let's see. That's that one first. That one is not going to make it, and then their advantage one. Woof. Still good. Alright. 2 in the progress clock for y'all. Nice.
Random bullshit, go!
Really?
Alright, so y'all are making it. Seems about an hour and a half that y'all been traveling now. And so this one is going to be important because they need to do a constitution for the older folks to make sure they can keep on going.
Well,
y'all
just saying.
Y'all can add
I don't know if you remembered. We put all the as many old folks we can in the cart. I don't know how many old folks are in this fucking village, but we put them in. Old people and children got priority inside the cart.
Yeah, you would put enough to, because of the carts being the way that they are. That's why I was saying you bunch as many as you can in there, where they're not suffocating. But you still have at least like another 10 or so. They're still, and then not only that, but some of the other people who are not as how do you say it, athletically built.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bigger folk,
That is.
let's just say.
The fat ones.
Fatty.
Thank you, Ed.
Yeah, you got one
Fatty,
guy.
fatty.
You got one guy
Tons
who
of
is
the,
who's like, even though it's cold out here, you have one guy who you can see is just sweating, and he's just lumbering along, and you can hear him breathing.
I bet he's wealthy.
Your head, Rinva.
That
We
son
should
of a
sacrifice
bitch.
him.
Stop
In your
it.
head, Ellis, we should sacrifice that one.
Oh god.
I'll feed on
She's
him for
glaring
days.
at the back of Nobu's head.
He's good. He's good for bait.
16 Ben agrees. Ben agrees to feed on him for days.
He might have a heart attack, actually. Look at that.
Make it a
As a
16.
cannibal, I don't recommend the fat ones.
His hands are getting clammy right now.
It's a 16. Flash of genius.
16?
The rules of Zombieland. Cardio.
I have cardio, yeah.
Cardio. We will keep these old fuckers alive.
All right, so now go ahead. Let's do another survival check again from Yancey.
Got my hand on his
Man, I'm
shoulder.
glad I
swear to
saved up
God.
all these flashes.
Y'all got a 4 pi progress clock, and so far y'all got 2. Oh,
All right, so what am I rolling again?
yeah,
Don't
survival.
say
Yes.
Survivor.
Here I come. Had to run upstairs random. God.
Do we get
Random
any kind of
bullshit.
bonus this time since we got a 16?
Unfortunately not. Just whatever y'all have.
No.
Worth a shot.
So am I rolling with disadvantage or advantage? Because that is
No,
helping.
you're just gonna roll a flat one.
Okay. Using all my random bullshit, go.
I'm glad you're the one rolling, is all I'm saying.
Cool. Wow.
25,
Oh,
bitches.
28.
Give me a second.
28 with the
Oh,
guidance.
28. You know what? Because he just has so many of these.
Yeah, there's no way that they can get that one.
Damn, I was hoping at a 6. 30 though. 30.
3.
All right. Y'all have one more piece here, so let's see how the Constitution does.
Come on, you old fuckers. I swear to God.
And the big guy.
I'm good. Left, right, left, right.
Shut up.
He's like,
Oh,
Keep my,
I really
just
like the
breathe.
bakery.
I can tell. No sense.
I'd put him on Illith's back, but she's carrying so much, I think he'd break her.
All right.
Mina can carry one person at a time.
Can you
think
carry
so.
the fat guy with the telekinesis?
That'd be interesting. That'd be an
No,
interesting.
he weighs-
race right
Lift him
there.
up.
Does he weigh less than 1,000 pounds?
Oh, yeah. He,
Fucking say no, DM. I swear to God. That motherfucker needs to go
no, he
die.
does not.
1,000
He
pound
does not
wife.
weigh less than 1,000 pounds, unfortunately. No. God.
Good
They
lord.
do have
You know
they
what?
have a McDonald's style restaurant there. No.
He would
Yeah.
stop the whole army. I say leave him behind.
Oh, now you agree. Oh, now
I mean-
fucking being
That was
ethical.
not Illith. That was me.
I mean, if I had to choose between the ghoul body or the fat guy, I'd choose the ghoul body.
Jesus.
Rotting flesh
But I mean,
over some
alright,
good
but I mean,
bristle.
if he, I would say a good like a good 350.
The dwarf continues
He's
to be a
short
good
too,
friend
isn't
and
he?
helps. However, Reaper's got to get out of here. So,
Okay. Well, we got about another like few minutes anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna do
Yeah.
one more roll anyway. So
Yeah, so
Take
that
care,
guy
everybody.
eats for free at Heart Attack Grill.
take care.
But, I missed him already. I'm sad.
We miss him already. And then
God, I
let
hate
me
the cat.
see.
No.
So he did pretty good there. He's doing good though. You know, he's not having a heart attack. Got some clammy hands. Maybe holding his chest a little bit with a fist. But
Hold his hands. Let's hold his hands.
let's see. Go ahead
I'm
and roll me
pulling
one
a
more.
cart.
One more survival. This could be it. This could be it.
Okay.
Y'all in the
Illith is
clear.
sweating too.
Do you even sweat?
Oh,
Only one this time.
Oh my
That's a
god, I thought
one.
that was your roll.
I know.
almost
I
had a
thought
heart
I saw
attack.
that, and I was like,
I
oh.
almost had I almost had a heart attack, and I haven't even fucking rolled yet. Okay.
This would be
So-
crazy if they catch y'all in the middle of like just plain fields with no
Wait,
cover
is this an
anywhere.
ability check or a saving throw? It's ability check, dumbass. I
Yeah,
knew
the
that.
survival.
So shit happens when you activate this mode. Let me saving throw ability check. Oh, cool. So that's what happens. Gotcha, because it's bardic inspiration. Boom. What do you get? What do you get? Someone tell me the good.
16.
16.
16.
17.
Okay.
It's 17 with the guidance.
Got you. Then I'm going to use his bardic inspiration, and if it's an ability check, which this is, I can just pretty much roll it twice, pick the one I want.
Okay.
Choosing the 6, obviously.
Okay, so that's
23.
23.
Okay, so let's see what they roll. See y'all just moving through the large grasses here.
Renva.
Okay, all right, fine. Flash of genius. It's a 28.
Oh, 28? Okay. I was about to say, that kind of...
We're not risking it for the biscuit here.
No, not at all. Fuck them biscuits.
Yeah, y'all make it. That last one could have not, because they rolled equal to it, but with their bonuses.
See?
So
See?
Genius.
Ooh.
With the flash of genius. The dinosaur does it again.
Woohoo!
all right, villagers.
Progress carts quicker.
Y'all were able to make the villagers survive. Y'all moved all the way during the night. Everybody's tired. The sun is coming up. Over the mountains now. They're a little bit further off to the east. So y'all finally at least have maybe another half day to get to Hearthstone, but y'all survived through the night. And as soon as the light of the sun hits, you really can't see anything anywhere else. As far as, before we go on, as far as y'all were heading to Hearthstone, would y'all have cut through the, y'all will try to do a straight line, or will y'all still follow the path if Ben was looking to meet up with merchants? Or
If the cart could survive the straight cut, maybe?
yeah, because if y'all go straight this way, y'all get there within, like, y'all just need a half a day. If y'all followed the path and then down this way, it'd maybe be a little bit more, maybe another day. So it's up to y'all if y'all wanted to do that, or if y'all wanted to try to meet up with merchants.
I would probably say follow the path, because you wouldn't want to risk getting the cart stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so follow the path? Okay.
Yeah, follow the path.
Yeah.
I can't move her.
Alright, there we go, right there. We'll put you right at... You're in the fork.
We try and meet the merchants.
Fork in the road.
The sun rises, Ilith is sweating and is like, we should break camp. Break for camp for at least a few hours.
You see, like, the big guy, he's like huffing and puffing. He's like, walks up to you, puts one big plumpy hand on you and says,
Yes, please. I could do for some breakfast and get some energy.
Maybe
I
a
carry your
stream to
bags.
bathe in.
Looks like he's already enough.
When Noble cooks dinner, he's definitely making a salad for that fat fucker.
It's just grass.
I would charge you the blood tax if it didn't make me gain 40 pounds.
Alright, so here's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and... that's not the fork in the road, but we're just going to go ahead and say that... There we go. Perfect.
It's daytime. I feel like we're safe to at least take a break.
Yeah, it's up to y'all if y'all want to take a break.
Bag.
If y'all want to take a break, you can. If y'all wish in that, and then let's see here. Where are y'all? Let me grab y'all somewhere. I'll grab y'all from here.
I cast See Invisible.
I'll get on a rock
Forgive
there.
yourself.
Wait, you cast See Invisible?
No, I was because our tokens aren't there.
Oh. Then never mind. You didn't hear anything from me.
Oh my god, Renva. Fucking cast and see invisible right now.
God damn it. I cast See Invisible.
You heard nothing from behind the curtain.
Oh my
That never happened.
Man,
Don't
this was a
like it.
flash of genius. You know, I think I should. You sounded so flabbergasted that I'm afraid not to at this point.
Oh, that was interesting.
Fear is a hell of a drug.
No, it's gonna be like Curious Minds.
Yeah, you see
That
them,
made,
I'm
like, you said that, and that made me lose complete concentration of what I was gonna try to do here. Like, what?
I'm so sorry.
Do you even have that spell?
I do actually.
Oh my
I
god,
just
really?
cast it. Yes.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I'm so sorry, DM.
There we go. We'll pretend that there's like a few other cards.
Hydrating.
There we go, right there. Whoa, what happened to her? She disappeared. Get the card. The cart's smashing her. There we go. Yeah, and then we had the.
Hesta, no.
Hesta, no.
No, not the girl.
I eat the mother. I will not eat the daughters this time.
I thought you were gonna say I will, and we were about to throw hands.
There we go.
I love that token.
Why is there a?
Oh,
blue
my favorite Magic the Gathering card. 200 villagers.
We deal 200 points. You went from 20 to 0 in no time. Gregory will be walking about, making his rounds around the villagers.
Alright. Well, we made it. Everybody remember to be on guard, though. When I used to adventure, you never knew when something was lurking about, just watching.
And he walks over to Ben and says,
What's the order, sir?
We're resting here for 2 hours, then we move on.
he
We
screams
have to
back
get
at
to
the group.
Hearthstone.
Resting for 2 hours, you hear me? Not a moment longer.
He looks back
Good
at
job,
Ben.
sir.
It's like, thank you.
Good job.
And he walks about and just wherever food might be, that's where he's gonna go. He's tired too. You see Jenna with her bakery, whatever bakery she had left in her pockets, crumbs right about now. But and then all right, so you're stealthing.
Yeah, only thing that happened was that she just walked away like a little bit from the group and it just lays on the floor and just sleeps.
Ooh, okay. So you will start having dreams. But we'll discuss what those dreams are next session. What is everybody else? Whoa, Fina went small. What happened? Boom, there we go. Oh, now she went too big.
I'm going to take a power nap for 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm
Because
gonna
we haven't
cast
slept
the
overnight.
invisibility. No, I'm gonna take a short rest.
I'm just gonna cast Good Berry like twice and eat me a berry, give everybody else a berry, and then go to sleep.
Lilith won't take one. She's just gonna nibble on some grass and then sleep.
Okay.
Aaron's gonna make his way to the back and stay on watch.
Okay, I was like about to say, is anybody doing watching? I guess you got
No,
200
I'm not.
villagers, but you know.
Yeah, they can watch.
Yeah. All right. So everybody's resting. Aaron's taking some watch, and Hesta will just walk over there and like look around the cart as he's watching, just kind of lingering about. Nothing really much to do. As most of the other ones are sleeping too. Some of them are making food over here at the villagers, trying to. Actually, they're kind of digging into the ground. Some of the men are digging into the ground and making a little fire pit that doesn't emit smoke, and cooking whatever rations they have. And everybody that's resting, for the most part, as the sun comes out, it's a little bit warmer. Still a cool atmosphere as the breeze is going by. And nothing really except for maybe some birds chirping in the distance. And maybe a couple of critters here and there. But everybody can go ahead and roll me a perception really quick before we end.
23.
Ian.
21.
Give me a second, I haven't rolled yet. Some gangster. Perception.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Wow.
Is that a gnat? That is a gnat.
That is a gnat.
We end the session with a gnat, bitches!
Well, for you, Naboo, for sure, would
What do I smell?
gather this foul smell that just lingers into your nostrils, and then this smell kind of permeates and rolls over the rest of the campsite.
I instantly sit up.
And then everybody starts smelling it. And then out of this bush over here, Nobu, you can sense like there's you see that there's movement. And eventually something starts kind of crawling out of there.
I like growls at it. Facing that way.
As you growl that way, the stench gets even worse.
Oh god.
It gets nauseating. And all of a sudden you see this...
It's just Fina.
You see this critter walk out, and its tail is hung in the air. It's like a...
Where's my nat 20 on this bitch?
Wait, no, hold on. Wait, what pissed the skunk off? That's my question.
Oh shit.
And that's where we'll pause for today.
Excuse me while I...
Great.
While
Speak with animals.
I see invisibility.
I would like to see invisibility, thank you.
Are you doing that for real?
I feel like I should. However, not yet, no. I'm just being a little shit.
All right. We'll pause there. Nice rolls with Yancey. I was really going to see how those villagers were going to survive an attack from ghouls, but y'all made great rolls. And then
Thank you.
Nobu, go ahead and get you an inspiration for some nice arc growing there with the role play there with the little flower.
Aw, thank you.
A little bit of growth there for him. Fina, I'll go ahead and give you an inspiration too, since you were able to contact some of the gods there and were able to control yourself a little bit more from murdering villagers.
Thank you.
And Aaron, I'm going to give you some inspiration there for being a charismatic leader there.
Thank you.
All right.
Out of curiosity, you want to discuss anything about the deities that Fina would know by now? Because she didn't get to do anything during camp time. Cool.
You mean like what kind of deities she would know in character, or just?
Well, she wouldn't know any because of memory loss. But I'm saying during the between the prayer and between the ghoul fight, I really didn't have the opportunity to do anything in the camp. Would anything have happened between the ghoul fight and the prayer? Or was that the only thing that happened?
So far, that's the only thing that's happened. Aside from the dreams you're having that I told you about next session, since you're asleep right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned that one. You start having dreams, but I wanted to go over that for the next session. as far as what's going to happen next. That one will be tied into possibly the prayer that you did.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, then, aside from that, we will continue next week. Thank you for everybody who joined us for a little bit, and future viewers. We will be back again. Sorry for missing this Sunday since my computer died. I'm still trying to recover most of my files and notes from the games. So, we'll retcon a few things just in case I can't bring the notes all the way back. But we'll see you next week. We're going to go ahead and end stream.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Perfect.
And I will